This week's topics: Rockstar reveals a disappointing vehicle reward for the November 2024 Heist challenge, and a self-proclaimed Rockstar employee rumors GTA6 technical info online, and how and why you should be cautious of what GTA6 info you come across online. And in between these topics, I would briefly like to mention that at the end of week 3 of 4 of the Heist challenge in progress, we have scored $12 trillion in total towards this challenge, which is 60% of the requirement, in which we are 75% through this challenge as of this Thursday, when this article was written by Rockstar on their latest newswire. And so as a result, for the entire week, we are guaranteed to have diamond loot all week long, no matter how many setups, preps, and whatever we do for the Diamond Casino Heist this week. It will always be guaranteed diamond loot, because I guess Rockstar wants to assure that we get this Heist challenge reward that I'm going to rant about in this video. But again, as I'd always like to mention, all sources of information that I have found that I've used to showcase to you guys that you're about to watch in this video will be put in the description below, alongside my latest weekly update content and weekly update news videos that you can find in the description for those who wants to check out this week's weekly update for GTA Line, or the past week's news generally discussing these topics and anything else in concern of the past week's Rockstar related news. And even for those who wants to check me out on Twitch, you can find a link of my Twitch in the description below as well. But like I said, for this video, I would like to definitely rant about Rockstar's disappointing vehicle reward for this month's Heist challenge of 2024. So without further ado, let me go right into it right now. So in case none of you have come across this video yet that I've made a few days ago when I've initially found out about this vehicle reward, I've already made a rant about this, basically describing a few specific details that I will try to go as best as I could thoroughly through this video to try and make it as short as possible, even though when I rant for years without end, so I'll do my best to make it as quick as possible today. But even prior to making that rant video, which even before I made the rant video, I've even stated I will feature your comments under this post that I've made in regards to this bullshit Rockstar has done. But of course, I'll feature your comments in this video as I said I would have done. So I guess I'm making a second part to this, I guess. I mean, I'm deeply pissed at the fact Rockstar is treating us this way. Like, how many times is Rockstar gonna royally fuck us in the ass? How many times? Like, it's ridiculous. So of course I'm going to be making a second video on this, because it honestly deserves the fame and reputation of Rockstar's bullshit going down the drain hard. Just really fucking hard. So initially in that post, I have stated Rockstar has announced on Twitter the community progress in the Heist challenge stands at just under $12 trillion out of 20, and if we hit this $20 trillion mark, we will receive the quote-unquote brand new police predator boat to all players, made free for a limited time to all players, which I said, first of all, is absolute lies. This predator was in GTA 5 story mode, just letting you know, since the beginning of fucking time when GTA 5 initially released, even before online was a thing. So immediately, this is Rockstar just bullshitting their community once again. Second of all, I said if all vehicles we're getting for free, we could have been getting a Police Buffalo STX, which I've already featured in a few previous videos earlier, but here I'm going to feature it once again. We could have been getting this thing for free for a limited time. I would have been happy as fuck to have this. But instead of receiving this vehicle, Rockstar decided, you know what, for your efforts at getting $20 trillion with half a player base that can't even play GTA Online anymore, and with all these repetitive nerfs that we've been doing in KO Perico Heist, and all these repetitive bugs we've been adding in the Diamond Casino Heist that's featured this week, of course, and of other concerns, we're gonna give you this vehicle for free. Holy shit, Rockstar! Thanks! Not. A freaking police boat. Of all things Rockstar could have been given to us. A vehicle that's already been in the game since day fucking one. Since even before GTA Online existed in story mode. And if I have to go into the past freaking ancestry of GTA growing up, I'm gonna say this Predator was in Grand Theft Auto 3. That was a game released in 2001. And we're getting this shit for free. What the hell is wrong with you, Rockstar? But of course, in that rant video, I said I'd take back half of what I would say if Rockstar took advantage of this Predator police boat, because Rockstar has announced earlier on, even before the heist challenge even begun, Rockstar said they are releasing new vigilante missions in GTA Online. So if Rockstar decides to take advantage of this vehicle and decides to add aquatic related vigilante missions, such as rescuing bystanders or victims of drowning from the water, or even putting a halt to a drug or organized crime scheme, whatever going on in the middle of the ocean, that you get to have to use this boat to like drive there, stop these people, or even if you come across an abandoned yacht and rescue yourself out of it being chased by a bunch of angered altruists or something, I'd be happy with that, honestly, if Rockstar would do that. But the likelihood is, if I'm coming up with these ideas, the likelihood is Rockstar will just say, nah, here's a free police boat that you'll do fuck all with, because we're Rockstar. So in that post, I asked my community if I feel like I'm exaggerating, and if you wish to let your thoughts be known, then let your thoughts be known in the posts of what I've written. And so let me go through some of these comments, because I only received a few anyways, but that's fine. First of all, stated by OMG, "Hey King, well I made a video on this tonight. I'm wondering about the whole boat thing. They have to be trolling. They have to be fucking trolling. Rockstar is at it once again, trolling us with the most mediocre shit, scraping the bottom of the barrel to give us nonsense." That's all I have to say about that. And even this member, another valuable member of my channel, has stated, "I don't know anymore. I want to hit the goal, but it makes me think we're not going to reach it, seemingly making it look harder to cross it. And with Casino Heist coming into next week, which is most likely going to anyways happen, because everything else has already passed, Doomsday Heist scenario, the KO Perico Heist being week 1, Doomsday being week 2, and the OG Heist being week 3, the Casino Heist was the only one being left out, needing to be on some special rewards. So they stated, "I have a funny feeling they'll throw in Dumbass as a one-off target like they did with the Panther statue," which was quite obviously shameful on that note anyways. But unless we get diamonds as a permanent target this next week and quadruple bonus money in RP, which they predicted half of it anyways, props to you by the way, we might hit it. However, as I'm typing this, we're probably past 11.2 trillion right now. Yeah, we only made it to 12 trillion by the end of the 3rd week. So in my comment, I clearly said, as far as I'm concerned, the 11.2 is nowhere remotely close to even surpassing 60% of the total requirement, and we're already way into 75% of the challenge. The numbers don't lie, and I'm scared for us initially of if we're even gonna pass this challenge to begin with. But now I'm looking at this reward right over here, this shit right over here. I honestly wouldn't even blame the community for their efforts that they try their best into putting into to even trying to win this heist challenge. I don't blame you guys at all. Beyond that though, $20 trillion for a boat that was in the game since day 1 basically of GTA story mode, lied and BS to the community as being brand new. It's not brand new, Rockstar, stop lying to us. I've seen the Predators early of GTA 3 of 2001. As I've said, this is seriously underwhelming. Rockstar's clearly looking so low of us. We might have hit a higher record by now if Rockstar had only properly fixed their game with proper balancing updates, and not we're gonna heavily nerf all the heists because you guys are spending too much time doing that, but you also need to complete as many heists as you can within 4 weeks. Have fun. Like, what is Rockstar smoking at this point? The other comments don't really have too much reference to what I'm ranting about in this video, but if you wish to read it, go right ahead. You can pause the video now for the next few seconds and then resume whenever you feel like, but I'm going to skip on to the next part in just a short moment. But of course, Rockstar initially marking this on Twitter, and then soon after marking it again in their latest newswire that released a few days after their tweet, it just shows that Rockstar just really wants us to win this boat for some reason. Like, seriously, Rockstar, the community that built you, like I've even said in my previous rant video, the community that helped build you and your reputation, the guys who you are false positively banning before you even made an appeal page for us, where we had to repurchase new accounts because we were that dedicated to continue to playing your game, GTA Online. The community surrounded by grinders, griefers, RP people of 5M especially, they're the ones who brought up the reputation of GTA 5, saying, how are you guys able to play this? Oh, you have to buy a GTA 5 copy on Steam, then you download 5M for free, and then it's already linked to your account on Steam, you open it, and there you go, you can finally join whatever RP session or a not Rockstar dedicated server you wish or something. People are like, ooh, okay, let me buy a GTA 5 copy just to play 5M. And of course, Rockstar a couple months ago has said if we can't beat them, join them. So they literally bought out 5M just to get a piece of the share that 5M is generally making, even though I don't even know if they're making anything to begin with. But even if they are, Rockstar now bought 5M, so they're getting a share of the profits of 5M. If there even is any profit 5M is making off to begin with. But still, continue on through my point. This whole community that has helped build you into the reputation you have now, Rockstar. The people who are there to help you, to support you, who are there to say no matter what you do, we will still be there for you no matter what you're giving us. And then they go into the major downfall of literally cutting out half of their player base simply by adding a BattleEye anti-cheat without even giving the acknowledgement of saying, oh hey, with the BattleEye anti-cheat, now people on Linux or Steam Deck can no longer play GTA Online because Rockstar simply did not give the authorization or didn't even request the authorization to run BattleEye on their whatever devices they're using on Linux or Steam Deck for GTA Online. Rockstar didn't even give that checkmark, didn't even discuss it, and of course these people are no longer able to play on Steam Deck or Linux anymore because of this stupid reason. It may sound stupid, but obviously Rockstar just doesn't care, because if they really did, they wouldn't have had this issue to begin with. So half the player base is already gone to begin with. So if we had this extra half of the player base, according to Rockstar Intel, dropped from 160,000 to 80,000 average players a day within a matter of hours, dropped from 160 to 80k. If we had all of these players all together, we probably would have reached this challenge by like, I don't know, November 20th or something. Because everyone would have grinded the shit out of KO Pericle Heist. I'm going to tell you that right now, especially with the Panther statue being out. Everyone would have literally made anything they could and profit from that. Everyone. But honestly, with half the player base missing because of Rockstar's negligence, and with all these nerfs that's encouraging players to do anything else other than heisting until they decided, let's push it to 20 trillion. I swear Rockstar was smoking something next to level to think we can still reach a 20 trillion target even before which was a target we've already surpassed many times before they added these nerfs. But after these nerfs were conducted and KO Pericle became much harder to grind, Rockstar, whatever the fuck came into Rockstar's mind, they're like, oh, let's amp it up to see if you guys are up for the challenge. It's like, Rockstar may have not realized this, but to put it into a similar context, initially heist challenges were as simple as you walk around your house 5 times within a single day and you will win this challenge. And if you decide to surpass it even more, fine, that's up to you. Now, what they've done this year was walk around your house 20 times with 50-ton concrete shoes within a day and see if you can make it. Good luck. How fucking high are you to not realize that, Rockstar? And that's generally why I said Rockstar has screwed their player base, and as a result think we're going to win a challenge that is exceedingly much higher than ever done in history of heist challenges Rockstar has given us as a challenge to perform in. That just does not make sense in general, and as a reward we're getting a fucking police boat. How shameful is shameful? That's just ridiculous. Rockstar's seriously digging themselves a reputation of absolute trash beyond trash down the drain, and they're still expecting us to love them and respect them from day one of them not being as bad as they are now? I'm speechless at this. But anyways, if you want to check out my other rant video, link of that will be in the description alongside all of the other sources of information that I've showcased to you. But as far as I'm concerned, that's all I really want to rant about, because I'm seriously pissed at this. Of course, many people out there, even GTA Men himself has stated, I don't even have motivation to participate in this heist challenge anymore, and the rest I'm just going to be doing for the fun of it. That's why Rockstar's like, no, we want people to participate in this challenge, that's why we're going to give you diamond loot all week long as the only loot you will ever source for the whole week for Diamond Casino Heist. Like they're trying to force us into feeding into their bullshit of we care about them. We don't care about you. We're just trying to win a challenge because fuck, we just want to get it done with. And if we don't beat it, so what? Only half the player base is anyways able to play compared to before you released the Battle Eye anti-cheat because you were too fucking stupid to even allow players to play GTA Online on Steam Deck and Linux with the Battle Eye update because you forgot to go to Battle Eye and ask for request permission to allow players to play on Steam Deck and Linux with Battle Eye anti-cheat to play GTA Online. Rockstar, just stop fucking smoking, get off your high horse, and get off the influence of your Drug Wars DLC you've released a few years ago, and wake up! Just wake up! That's all I want to say. Anyways, that's all I want to rant about. I'm going to be going on for the next 50 years about this, because seriously, Rockstar has sunk to an all-time low of treating us like absolute dog shit, and still expecting us to respect them by still treating us like even more shit. I don't understand their logic anymore. It's blown up into smithereens, irreparable, beyond reasonable doubt. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck. But at the same time, if you don't win this heist challenge, I don't blame you. I blame Rockstar for their complete negligence of using their fucking brain.